Welcome back to Soul. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to keep it short and sweet today because, well, we're nearing the end of summer and I think everyone just wants to enjoy whatever time we have left before the days get shorter and the nights get darker. Now, today's episode is inspired by a quote by one of my favorite characters from Suits, Donna. Donna's wonderful, and she said something. I'm rewatching Suits because why not? There's not really too much going on. If anyone has a good TV show recommendation, by all means, message me on Instagram or comment something on TikTok. I actually don't know how messaging works on TikTok. Please don't judge me for this. I am a millennial. But back to Donna, she said, sometimes to deal with disappointment in one arena, you accomplish something else. And honestly, she's so right. Sometimes when one part of life isn't going well, maybe your career feels a bit stuck, your love life is complicated, your goals are basically not falling into place, it doesn't mean you have to sit in disappointment forever. Until you can figure it out or until we can build a plan or move on, it just means we can look elsewhere for a little win. And I felt this myself. At a time when I was feeling a little bit lost a few months ago, I decided to focus on something that I could control. My well-being. I started working through an allergy that I'd been neglecting, and I got back into running. Also, if you've seen the Instagram post for today's episode, that's literally my face after a run. Sweaty, red, exhausted, but also kind of beaming because I gave myself a win. And that's the magic of Donna's quote. Accomplishment doesn't have to be in the main area or arena of your life. Maybe you're really focused on changing your job or really focused on school or really focused on something, and it's just not there yet. Sometimes it's enough to just shift your focus and build momentum somewhere else. Go for a walk. Maybe it's cooking. Maybe it's taking a course. Maybe it's starting to learn a new language or practicing something that you haven't done in ages. Sometimes it's as simple as organizing a drawer that you've been avoiding. It can be small or maybe it's not. But what you're really trying to tell yourself with this is, I can still move forward, I can still create progress, and I can still win. And often, that energy is exactly what's actually going to carry you back into bigger goals stronger than before. So if you're sitting in disappointment or just feeling any kind of lack right now, give yourself permission to shift. Find a little win. Because sometimes that's all it takes to remind you who you are. And just like absolutely everything else, we do this step by step, day by day. I wish you a really good week and a win this week. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next week on Soul.